Speaking about spend management, you have worked with various MNC companies earlier, and you have helped them to set up onshore and offshore operations. And you have also introduced PCAR, which is purchase car, especially to improve the spend analysis. So what is the cause that resonates most with you, that emphasize the need of better spend management for today and the future?
Yeah, from the time I started working, it was always that we were doing procurement, contract negotiations, contract drafting, releasing purchase orders. But no one thought about what happens to our expenses, what happens to our spend, and data started growing a lot. When I say data, the spend data, and we didn't know, what do we do with this data actually, But then the question started coming as to what's happening with your spend. Why are we spending so much? Where are we spending so much? And how are we spending today? So, these questions made us look at data, study the data, come out with inferences. We came out with inferences, and those inferences were quite surprising. It varied from companies to company when I worked with different clients, but then what came out of those inferences were that we are not leveraging our costs. Right. We are expensing ourselves in certain areas where we need not spend so much, and there were also questions around leakage of expense, right? And there were no policies around it. So this made us feel that spend management is very important. It's imperative that we need to manage our spend better, and for that we need to do our spend management analysis year on year to control costs, see where we can actually really save costs, and also ensure that we arrest leakages wherever they are happening. And we had a lot of companies selling us softwares around spend management, that grew. Spend management as such started growing. Now where is it helping today actually? It's helping me manage and control my data much better. Otherwise my data would just be growing. I'd just be doing procurement, I'd be just doing contract negotiations, everything gets piled up into the cloud server, and we don't know what's happening with the data. And one fine day you realize that cost cutting becomes imperative, and if you are not doing your homework of studying this data year on year, your homework will become big one day actually, and you will not be able to finish it on time.